hope that my next 9 years is better than this 9 years, because I have not reaped all I need to reap. As a matter of fact, it seems like the well went dry, so I don't know what's going on there. So let's hope that changes.
Well, I would, you're in your middle cycle, which is an 8. So of all the periods in your life, this is probably the very best period to really get yourself on some sound financial footing.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to do work that will bring back to you a return of money or rewards.
Okay. I've been doing things recently, starting a new partnership with a friend of mine, and we're trying to get that going. So let's hope that one of these ideas, the many million ideas that I get, will come up to fruit, and I will reap what I sow.
Well, my caution here would be this, that you're in a 9-year. You might want to discuss new ideas. You don't want to put them into play until after your birthday.
So after my next birthday?
Right, because if you begin them in a 9 personal year, you're beginning things in an ending vibration.
Ending it, yeah, that's true.
So
yeah,
you run a probability of it perhaps not working out as well as it could.
Mm-hmm.
Now, any project that is started in a 9-year, if in fact that's what you're going to do, because where 1 is the individual, 9 is the everyman, 9 is the collective. So it would be imperative that what you begin has the potential and possibility of affecting the greatest number of people for the greater good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A lot to think about.
Yeah.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. We do have a couple callers on hold, so I'd like to go ahead and grab the next one that's in line, and let's see what you can do for them. Area code 978, you're live on the air.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Name?
Maria.
And your birthday?
2/20/65.
All right, Maria, well, you have a 7 life path. So 7 is the seeker. 7 is the researcher, the analyst. 7s have a great interest in the metaphysical, the occult. They have a great interest in knowledge, in science, in mathematics. But again, you're the seeker. The favorite question of the 7 is why. You have a great need and desire to understand. And you don't take things at face value. And you don't take superficial answers as anything other than something to prompt the next question. So it's important, and 7s can also be teachers. They can also be writers. But it's very important with the 7 that, again, that which you learn, whatever wisdom and knowledge you accumulate, it's very important that you turn around and share that with others. Okay. Now, again, favorite question is why. 7s have some intuitive ability attached to it. So it's very important that you learn to trust your own instincts. Worst case scenario with the 7 is that they will ask a question, get an answer, and then question the answer. And they end up in this cycle of the equivalent of a dog chasing its tail. They never learn to land on any one answer because they don't really trust that which they're receiving. So you do need to learn to trust your instincts. One of the things I always advise clients is that it's important that you learn to ask yourself, how do you feel about something? Because when you ask yourself, what do you feel about something, you keep it right-brained activity. When you ask, what do I think about something, it becomes left-brained, it becomes very egocentric, ego-driven, and it ends up again in that cyclical thing of asking and answering and questioning answers. So, again, learn to trust yourself and your instincts in that regard. What kind of work do you do?
A whole bunch of things rolled into one. Customer service, web design, Search engine optimization. I kind of do everything for a very small company.
Okay. So, but search engine optimization takes a lot of research, correct?
Yes.
So that's right in your wheelhouse.
Yes.
The good thing about a 7 is if you ask a 7 to look into something, they're never going to bring back one piece of paper. They're going to roll a cart filled with boxes of information. So that's right in your wheelhouse because you have that innate ability and desire to learn as much as you can about anything.
Yes, actually.
Go on.
The whole website thing, I had to teach myself how to do it all. It wasn't anything I was trained to do. It was just thrown into a position and had to learn it from scratch.
You have a one lifetime challenge. Actually, you have a one challenge in the second or third position in the lifetime position. So the one challenge is very much about learning to stand on your own 2 feet. Learning to be your own person. Okay? You need to learn to somewhat become independent and not so dependent on other people. And also, you're in a current 1 personal year, so this is a year of new beginnings. This is a year of getting new projects going and whatnot. So if you have some idea in your head that maybe you've already implemented it, but if there's other things you're contemplating about doing or new direction or whatnot, this is certainly the time to do it for yourself.
Great.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
All right.
Thanks for calling in, Maria.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, Marie.
Bye-bye. Okay, and the next up is coming through, I believe, dialing through Facebook or something, or maybe Skype. You're on the air. I think your name is Jane.
Hi there. Yes, my name's Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Hi.
And your birthday?
It's July 19th, 1957.
Okay.
And I know I'm a 3.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So the 3 is, again, 3 is about creativity. It's about emotion. It's about words written or spoken. The big lesson, the life lesson for the 3 life path is that you learn to express yourself creativity and learn to express your emotions. 3s many times are writers, they're actors, they're entertainers. 3s tend to be the life of the party. It's a very social energy. They like to be, quote unquote, on stage. That's where the life of the party thing comes into. But again, the creative energy in your lifetime is very strong. You have
very true. Very true.
Okay.
Yeah, I've built costumes. I've designed all kinds of things. I now am doing writing. I'm doing different type of work, but it's still creative. And it's also about expressing a lot of emotions, helping other people too.
Right. Anything that brings you enjoyment and fulfillment is going to be very appealing to you. And the potential for rewards and comfort and pleasures of a happy home are very much yours to have if you apply yourself accordingly. You have probably a great deal of sex appeal.
Yeah, probably.
You need to learn it.
Lot of good.
Well, you need to learn to use it appropriately. But again, you're a very charming individual, so you certainly can get your way if you needed to. You have a 6 challenge in the first position. Did you come out of a broken home?
No, it wasn't a broken home. I grew up, my dad was alcoholic, but it was kind of like he did end up overcoming it. Okay.
So with the alcoholic parents, there usually some level of codependency.
Yep.
Okay. And was there any abuse, verbal, physical, anything like that?
No, it wasn't that kind of it. Maybe a bit of verbal abuse, but mostly it was like unavailable because when he was drinking, he just wasn't in the zone, right?
That's emotional one.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a lifetime challenge of the 3. So again, finding your voice was very important for you. So being in a field where you get to create is very good for you and very important for you because it does allow you to express yourself in a very positive fashion. Now, you were born in 1957.
Yeah. It's a long time ago now.
And Pam, your son was born in 1984. Both of those years are 22 universal years. Now, numerology, again, it's based on the numbers 1 through 9, but there's a set of numbers, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, that are known as master numbers.
Right.
These are a higher calling of the lower vibration. And there were only 7 22 universal years in the entire 20th century, and no one on this planet will see another 22 universal year. No one that's alive today will see another one. And it's always been my belief that the 22 universal years in the 20th century were, I call them portal years. That they were years where beings of a higher sentient consciousness entered the plane. And if you look at historically through the 20th century, and the 22 universal years were 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, 93. If you look at the history, you'll notice that very big things happen in those particular years. So, again, my belief that there was a level of higher sentient consciousness that entered the plane. So in the final cycle of your life, which for you would be after the age of 60, the potential is there for big things to happen. There's a potential there for you to personally be involved in big projects that help the greater good.
I feel that. I feel the calling to do that, yeah.
Okay, and on a global scale, all the people that were born in that year if they could combine that energy, that great things could be done to help assist in the growth and health and healing of the planet.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
You are currently in a 5 personal year, and this will go to your birthday next year. So this is a year of change. It should be an
a
active.
horrible year. It's been just I mean, I shouldn't say it's been horrible, but it's just challenge. One challenge.
What kind of challenge?
Now I'm dealing with some, it feels more like health challenges. I just don't have the energy now. It's like I'm waiting to get to see a specialist to deal with it, but I've just started a lot of projects. Nothing's really clicking and coming together. Just a lot of stuff.
Well, one of the things you need to be cautious. A 5 is a very active energy. It's a very curious energy. It can also have a tendency to scatter energy.
Mm-hmm.
So the caution for you would be to be sure that you don't take on more than you can handle.
Yeah.
You need to be a little discerning in the projects in which you get involved. You don't need to do everything that comes your way.
Yeah, I've had to.
Okay. And there's an element with the 5 that demands balance and focus. That being said, though, 5s can be very active years. And again, it could create, it's a year of change. So there could be a job change, there could be a move, certainly a good year to travel. And it's certainly a year to kind of make some adjustments in the course that you've taken to make adjustments in a fashion that would be more beneficial to you.
Yeah, it's been very challenging because I thought I'd gone through it last year, a lot of stuff. And I think it's been the story of my life. It's like one struggle, one challenge after another all my life. It's like I've learned from each thing I've had to go through. It's given me more skills to help other people, but it's been very, very trying.
Well, I would my advice to you would be to take advantage of the changes that show up and kind of pick and choose the one that will be most beneficial for you.
Yeah.
And also take the opportunity this year to change direction and change course wherever possible to make things perhaps a little bit easier for you. Because when you move into your 6th personal year at your birthday next year, things should settle down a little, although there may be some added responsibility. things should kind of settle down to a point, and money will probably flow a little bit easier for you too.
Oh, well, I'll have to wait till then.